Hello learners, welcome to today's activity. We are still on money in measurement of time and money. Money in measurement of time and money. Now let's quickly look at our main objective for the day. We are learning to do what? Determine the change left after payment. We are learning to determine the change left after payment. Let's look at our keyword, which is money. Money. Now, let's look at the task for the day. This is a table given to us. Cash in hand, that is the money that you have in your hand or what you have with you. The amount paid, that means you have made some expenses. Now, the expenses after buying some items, you realize that there is still some money left. That is what we are trying to determine right now. That will be the change here. So if you are given 20 Ghana and you bought an item which was what? 12 cedis, 30 pesos. Then what will be your change left? What will be your change left? So you quickly write 20 minus what? 12 cedis, 30 pesos will give you what? We can't solve it horizontally like that, so we have to rewrite it in this form. 20 Ghana cedis minus 12 cedis, 30 pesos. Let's quickly do our subtraction. 0 minus 0, we get what? 0. Now, 0 minus 3, that is not possible. You move to the next level on your on your left. Move to your left and borrow. Is there any figure there or item? No, there is no item. So you continue moving forward. Come to the next one. What do you have? We have 2. So you borrow 1 from these 2. Now take note, when you borrow 1 from this is 2. When you borrow 1, it will be left with what? 1. You have to indicate that at the top here. The one you borrow, make sure you bring it here. Beside, this is what? 10. Can you see? Very small, 10. Now, we still borrow 1 from this 10, making what? If we borrow 1 from this 10, it will be left with what? 9. The one we borrow, we will bring it here. This is where we want the money. So 10 minus 3 is what? 7. Quickly write it. 9 minus 2 will be what? Yes, 7. You write your 7. 1, look at this one. The one we borrowed from the 2, we are left with 1. 1 minus 1, we are left with 0. You can write it or you leave it because it's 0. When it is 1, you write it. But 0, you can decide to write it or you will leave it. Alright, clearing that side, I don't want it. So look at it. How many decimal places do we have? 1, 2. This is where the point is. So we come to the final answer here. Then you count 1, 2. Have you seen it? So this is what? 7 cedis, 70 pesos. Then you write your answer like this. 7 Ghana cedis, 70 pesos. Alright. The second one, you bought an item, you have 5 cedis and you made a payment of what? 5 cedis. What will you be left with? Your parents gave you 5 cedis and you bought food that went for 5 cedis. How much will you still be left with? You don't have anything left. So you have to do that. 5 minus 5 will give you what? 0. 0. Now, you are given 25 Ghana cedis. Look at it, 25 Ghana cedis. And you made a payment of 15 cedis. So let's quickly do that calculation. 25. You made a payment of what? 15. Then you subtract. How much will you be left with? 5 minus 5 will be what? 0. 2 minus 1 will be what? 1. So we will be left with 10 Ghana cedis. So let's write. Indicate 25 minus 50 will be what? Make sure you indicate it is 10 cedis in cedis. Ghana cedis 10. The next one, try this one, let me see. Try this one. Try it. Alright, let's solve it together. You are given what? 10 cedis. You have 10 cedis at hand. And you paid someone what? 5 cedis, 50 pesos. How much will you be left with? Let's quickly solve that. This is 10 cedis. And you have made a payment of what? 5 cedis, 50 pesos. Look at this. If you don't take time, somebody will write it in this form. 10 cedis. Then you write it like this. 50 pesos. We don't write it like this. These are the Peswa columns P. And these are the Ghana cedis column this. So all these numbers here, they are in Ghana cedi. And the one from the right to from the right side of the point is in pesos, and from the left side of the point is what? In Ghana cedis. So you should take note. You have to rearrange everything in that order so that you don't make mistake. Let's rewrite this. And this one is what? 5 cedis, 50 pesos. Let's do our subtraction. 0 minus 0 is what? 0. 0 minus 5 is what? Hey, not possible. Let's quickly borrow. Let's come to this side. We don't have anything here, so we come to this side. We have 1 here, so when we borrow 1, we are left with 0 here. So you write it at the top that to indicate that we don't have anything left here. So the one we borrow, we will bring it here. It's 10. Look at it, making 10. But we still need money, so we borrow 1 from this one, the 10 here. And we are left with what? 9. The one we borrow, we bring it here. But now 10 minus 5 is what? 5. We are left with 9 here. So 9 minus 5, what will it give us? 4. Now let's take note of this. We have how many decimal places? Let's count. 1, 2. The 5 cedis, look at this. The 5 cedis, 50 pesos. We have 1, 2 decimal places. So after our final answer, we have to count 1, 2, and bring your dot. Decimal places. That is 4 cedis, 50 pesos. Write that down. Then 10 cedis minus 550 will be equal to Ghana cedis 4.50. Take note of this. I will be giving you the last one to try, number 6. I will give you number 6 to try. Now we have 1 cedi 50 pesos, and we are got. We made a payment of 1 cedi. This is 1 cedi 50 pesos minus 1 cedi. Let's subtract. 0 minus 0 is what? 0. 5 minus 0 is what? Again, 5. You write your 5 down. 1 minus 1. What will you get? It will give you 0. So you write it or you leave it. But don't forget, we have how many decimal places? 1, 2. So you count. 1, 2. Now, when you get point 50 like this, I taught this in our previous lesson how to change Ghana pesos to decimal. So this is in decimal form and it is still 50 pesos. So you have to write it down. 1 cedis 50 pesos minus 1 cedis, sorry, 1 cedi equals to what? 0.50 pesos. Alright, as I said earlier on, you will do the last one. After trying or laying your hands on this, show your answers to your parent. Till we meet again, have a nice moment. Bye bye.